Let's hope the woman and her son can get some help now. Igembe South legislator Mithika Linturi generated debate when he revealed plans for his proposed amendment bill seeking to shield the president and his deputy from criminal proceedings in or outside Kenya. Linturi now says the bill is not intended to promote impunity, but to allow the two to execute their mandate without undue interference. Linturi was speaking to KTN's Aaron Ochieng. Take a look.
Pleasure to have you on the program. In a nutshell, what does your bill seek to achieve?
The president of a republic, one, is a symbol of national unity. It also represents the sovereignty of the people of a nation, because the president and his deputy are elected under one ticket and are elected by the people of this republic. And considering that Article 1 of the Constitution itself says that the sovereign power of the people of Kenya can only be exercised through its elected representatives. So the president and his deputy exercises the sovereign power of the people of Kenya. The amendment I am bringing in here under this particular article is only to delete the word "not," so that the flow of the immunity of the president as it ends in the entirety of Article 143 will proceed or will continue even for those crimes that the president may be charged internationally, only to the extent that, or to the period that the president is serving in that particular office. The president or his deputy or any other person that is charging in that office. Okay. This does not create a state of impunity, or where you are trying to say that you are cushioning the president from those prosecutions or his deputy or any other person. No, that cushion, that immunity is very limited only to that particular period, and this is what I want to understand Kenyans to understand.
Honorable Linturi, maybe people would ask the timing of this bill, this time that the deputy president has a case at the ICC.
People may want to make that interpretation, but let me tell you why I think is a decision I had to take. Remember, in the last 10 parliament, I was privileged to serve there. Members of parliament speak on behalf of the people of Kenya. The current parliament looked at this matter again and passed a similar resolution that kindly get Kenya out of the ICC. President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy are sitting pretty in their offices serving this country, and they have not started any process at all. Neither have they shown any seriousness in addressing the resolutions of Parliament. The law that we are proposing is not to address the past, it's for posterity. Because we have seen the kind of shame, the kind of torture that this can bring to the people of Kenya and even to the owners of that particular police office.
Why would you want the deputy president to enjoy the same privileges as the president?
Good question. I would want you to look at Article 145, 144 of the Constitution and note that our current situation, because we know we have been used to a situation whereby we've had a vice president. A vice president was very different from a deputy president. These people are always elected under one ticket, elected at the same time. So when one is not in office, when the president is not in office, the other one acts. Remember what happened when Uhuru went to the ICC? Or when William Ruto was left to act as president, you realized immediately the instrument of power was given. Uhuru got in the smoker and ran away, and all the trappings of power immediately changed, including his security. Meaning those symbols are so critical in terms of trying to tell the country or to create a difference between the current deputy president and the former vice president.
Honorable Linturi, is this another way of rekindling that bid of withdrawing Kenya from the ICC?
It is not, because the withdrawal of Kenya from the ICC would be done in a different way. There's an act of parliament that deals with the domestication of treaties, and that if we were to pull out, then that is the law that will be amending. Even if we decided to withdraw today, for your information, our withdrawal will not affect the status of the cases, because these cases started before the passage of the law to withdraw. So it will not affect, they will have no effect. So people should not read anything about this, because this will never have any bearing to the current cases.
Thank you so much, Honorable Linturi.
Asante.